Ladies and gentlemen, the How Far Down podcast is brought to you by
the How Far Down merch store.
Here we got our featured shirt of the week, our laserproof blue t-shirt. Protect your torso with his laserproof blue How Far Down t-shirt. Which one do you like the best?
I'm going to go with my top. Let's see. These are all nice, but bam! Bigfoot, baby.
That's
Vintage style Bigfoot and a unisex. They're all unisex, by the way.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your favorite?
I like Bribin 24/7 a lot, but
that's
I think
a good one.
my absolute favorite is right here, bro, at the top. This alien chick.
Yeah, that's
my
a top
favorite.
seller. Top seller right there. You too can have these shirts. We want to thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your support. We'll put all the links in the bio to the store. Thanks so much.
It is an AI thing, ain't it?
Billy Elric.
What's up, brother?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
She's
That's what's
popular.
up. Yeah, she's popular right now.
I mean, she kind of always was, but I feel like she's more popular now.
Yeah,
don't
for
you?
sure.
NFL? Has the NFL made her more popular, or has she made the NFL more popular?
I think it's a mutually abusive relationship.
Well put.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, yeah, one hand jacks the other, or whatever the saying goes.
Yeah, however the saying goes.
Yeah.
You think she's a plant for votes? I've heard that theory.
I think there's some validity to it. Maybe not 100% that she's a plant, but she's definitely, being a useful idiot, I think.
Well, and then you got dumb fuck. What's his name?
You're going to have to be more specific. There's a lot of dumb fucks out there, man.
Kelsey?
Oh, yeah, Mr. Pfizer.
Yeah, Mr. Double Shot Pfizer.
I really think is a useful idiot. I don't think he's got any idea, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hearing him talk after they won the Super Bowl, I don't think that did him any favors. What was it? Viva Las Vegas.
That was a little corny, yeah, his little thing or whatever. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got a video for y'all to check out, though.
Oh yeah, should we check that out now?
Let's check out the video, man.
Let's take a look. Hold on.
Every time you saw Taylor Swift on your TV at the Super Bowl, you were flashed with demonic hand gestures and an inverted cross. Because right next to her was this woman, Ice Spicy. The second she notices she's on TV, she does her hand gestures and shows her cross. I mean, you don't even have to be a conspiracy theorist for this one. Her friends are drinking, doing whatever, watching the game, and she does this. It just looks so forced. And for those of you saying it's not an upside down cross, Playboy Cardi literally posted it on his story. And in up close videos and photos of her, you can see she's clearly rocking it. After the Chiefs won, the President of the United States posted this on his Instagram saying, "Just like we drew it up in these red eyes." Kanye West was at the game wearing all black with a black mask with Jesus Christ in between his eyes. This is the biggest stage in the world. Everything on your TV is there for a reason, and we haven't even got to the commercials or the halftime show yet. They can continue to show us this imagery and try and normalize it, but I can promise you one thing: I will never stop exposing what is going on in this world.
Oh, boy.
That's some weird shit.
I don't even know which spot to start at, man. That's a loaded video.
Yeah.
I know where to start, man.
Okay.
I want to just say, when Taylor is chugging that beer, it's clear this chick
Careful.
I wasn't even going to go nothing naughty like that, man. I was going to say, it's very clear this chick is a touring musician. She's treated as such a pop star and this and that, whatever. But, man, when I saw her chug that beer,
she knows how to do
respect. That's a real musician.
Yeah,
That's a working musician right there.
All right, fair play there. Fair play. You see, these kinds of videos, though, like, you can just see how they can be. I can see how they can be taken out of context and spun a certain way to fit this, fit that, the other thing. So I can see all that possible. But, I mean, she's wearing an upside-down cross. She's doing what's her name? What's that girl's name in the extra?
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, the Finnish guy that's narrowing that thing pronounces it a little different, but it's Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. Okay, so whoever that is, friend of Swift's, she's an artist of some kind. I'm
rapper chick. Yeah.
Okay. So you could see kind of she's like noticing, oh, I'm on the jumbotron or whatever, and she's doing these hand signs. I don't know what they mean, but she clearly knows she's trying to get some stuff going on the sides, on the so as many people can see it as possible. I don't know what that any of that means. I mean, they're drunk. Well, she's not drinking, but she probably fucked up on something.
I mean, bro, you don't go to a football game without getting inebriated.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe she's high. Maybe she's taking some ecstasy. Who knows? I don't know if that's a thing anymore.
Man, I've seen it covered in some other spots. I've been seeing it covered that they're satanic signs.
Yeah.
Some people try to defend it, saying no, it's rock and roll or whatever. So like this or like this, I don't think it matters too much.
I think I always thought this was the 6 because it's a 6.
It's a 6. Where do you see
it? Backwards 6.
Yeah.
6.
Okay.
6.
I never heard that one either, man. When I was a kid, I thought this was bye for now or something like that.
There's all kinds of weird definitions for it. We'd have to research those because it looked like she was doing this.
No, she definitely did it both hands. Everything was symmetrical.
Right.
To me, the satanic part wasn't so much the horns. It was the rest of the little fucking shimmy. It looked like there was a whole message being relayed.
Do you think she was the devil?
It wasn't just rock on. It was some other double-fisted thing.
Right. Yeah, like she was communicating. You think she's got ties into Beelzebub?
Something, man. I just want to... What the fuck happened to Toad, bro? From Mario. You used to be such a nice boy, and now look at you with your red hair and your devil stuff. Used to be such a nice boy. What happened, Toad?
You know what's funny? We didn't even talk about it, but I immediately see it now.
Do you,
as you say that, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I do. She's Toad.
She's Toad, bro. She's Toad. Toad gone wrong.
And then what was up with the Biden and the eyes thing?
That's a whole nother different thing. You know, for pretty much all season, people have been speculating that there's some kind of connection, you know, with the Taylor Swift and the Travis Kelce
and buying votes or getting votes for the Biden administration.
Pretty much everyone's been not everyone, but a lot of people online and in the media have been speculating that Swift is going to endorse Biden for the upcoming election, and
she is.
It's going to mean big votes for him. It's going to mean big votes for him.
Well, none of that would surprise me at all. That I feel 100% happens. So that kind of stuff.
So that meme with Biden with the red eyes, it's tying in that.
Just like we drew up, he says.
Just like we drew that, it's tying in that. Plus, how this year, lots and lots of people have been saying the NFL is rigged. It's basically WWE.
There's been a lot of stories, a lot of interesting clips.
I'll be honest, bro. This has been the most depressing NFL season I ever witnessed.
It has, right?
It seems so fake and lame.
And at more times, and maybe because I wasn't paying attention before so much. Again, I always question. Okay, here's an example. In the Super Bowl, that 1st and 10 thing, you've seen that, right?
I've seen that a bunch of times, the 1st and 10 thing, yeah.
But the explanation was actually really good. People were coming to defend and be like, no, they screwed up on the first one. It was actually this, and then they changed it back. They made a mistake to begin with.
Yeah, they're saying the teleprompter people, people running the teleprompters or whatever, fucked it up. And there was no mistake on the field. It was just a mistake with the graphics.
Right. Which is a reasonable explanation to me.
Listen, bro, it's a reasonable explanation. However, it's the fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, you can't fuck that up. It's the Super Bowl.
There's no room for error for anybody involved. The players, the coaches, the announcers, the motherfuckers running the cameras, the guy slinging popcorn, the guy collecting money in the parking lot. There's no room for error. This is the day of all days.
Yeah.
This is where perfection is supposed to thrive.
Now, does that mean it was conspiracy or it was rigged? Maybe not. Maybe they just had some incompetent motherfuckers running shit.
Yeah, I mean, incompetency.
It's a lot of people involved, right? Yeah, think about it.
Incompetency is rampant in the modern era.
Sure is.
For sure.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, man, it's no one thing. It's no one thing. Just every single week of football, without fail,
something.
There was a big game that just reeked of corruption.
A couple of KC ones too, like specifically.
Mostly, I got to go through the list, bro. But it seemed that any time that there was Kansas City or New York involved,
At Met, right?
The MetLife.
MetLife.
Dude, shit went down at MetLife this season. Like
Home of the mafioso?
That's one of my theories on it. Yeah. I mean, it is the mob capital of North America.
Mm-hmm. I have no problem with you guys.
Yeah.
Billy said it. I didn't.
I gotta lay it all out, man. I gotta collect the clips. If I could run the clips in a row, I'll do it. In a future episode, we'll do a deeper dive on it. I'll show some of the brazen.
Well, even in this one, if you feel like you can add it in and cut our vocal out for a minute and then come back to it, that's fine too.
I'd almost rather just
do another one.
Yeah.
All right.
Because there's two games really that stand out way above the rest, and it was the Chiefs Jets.
Is that the one where he could have run into the end zone?
Bro, the one where he's got a clear...
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
And look, it doesn't add up. This one really doesn't add up because had he scored, they didn't have time to come back and score twice.
No, man.
Which is what they had to do.
Right.
They would not have had time.
Well, save it for an episode, bro. I feel it warrants a full damn episode because it is just so brazen.
Yeah, and then there was another very, very...
the fucking Lions-Cowboys one towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
Lions clearly win the game. Mm-hmm. They win the game, and it takes them like a minute and a half to figure out what they're going to do to keep the Lions from winning the game.
Or more or less make sure the Dallas Cowboys are at the forefront.
Pretty much, yeah. And then if you look 2 weeks beyond that, the motive was clear. It was to keep the playoff matches is how they wanted them, so they could have the ex-boyfriend bowl.
Yeah.
Again, dude, I think it's better if I lay it all out so that the people can see.
Right.
But once you see it all together, man, it's one of those things, where it's just a little thing here, a little thing there. But when you look at them all under the one context, it's like it's hard to think anything else.
Right. No, I agree. Like, I've always been suspect of that stuff. Okay, well, but I've seen specifically this year too many incidents that make
too many.
This has got to be and you just kind of do the math, right? There's a lot of fucking money involved, a lot of money on the line. Yeah, shit's getting tweaked. Come on, right, I'm not saying the entire thing is scripted. I don't really think that's possible. Maybe it is. I think that just sounds too extraordinary. It's like what a production it would have to be with all these people involved. So I don't think that's the case. I just think it's a few things here and there, and that's all it takes.
Oh man, you really don't. You definitely do not need
one
the
call,
whole,
one
the whole
flag.
team. Yeah, you don't need the whole team involved.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to dish out an actual script to everyone for them to try to follow or whatever.
So that's why, I hate when they use that word scripted, because that when I hear that, it makes me think okay, everybody's in on it. I don't think that's the case.
No, I don't think everybody's in on it. I think you just need one or two assholes here and there
that are vulnerable that you can leverage.
Yeah, if you got some dirt on somebody, if
like
they got
Mahomes'
a
dad drunk driving thing or something.
I can't believe the fucker still won the Super Bowl after that.
Yeah, I thought there'd be something with that. It was another conspiracy theory that sort of fizzled out. You and I talked about it a bunch of times because they kept showing Super Bowl commercials or posters with purple and red.
Right, yeah. That's been going around
so
big
the theory
time.
was it's going to be Baltimore and San Fran, but clearly it wasn't. But so I guess that theory is out the window. But yeah, I mean, there's some wacky shit going on.
For sure, man. But getting back to this video, I mean, they're alleging a full covenant with Satan, basically. So we talked about Toad.
Toad the Wet Sprocket? Oh, no, Toad from Mario.
I'm telling you, bro, if Bowser would Bowser shat out an evil Toad, it looks just like that, man, 100%.
Ice Spice, is that her name?
Ice Spice, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who's the gimp that they showed in the video.
He said it was Kanye West.
Allegedly, that's Kanye.
Allegedly, it's Kanye with a hood and Jesus on the middle of his forehead.
He looked like the gimp from Pulp Fiction. Man.
He did look like a gimp from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
You don't want to look like a gimp from Pulp Fiction. That was such a creepy scene. What a greasy scene that was. Remember that scene?
Yeah, I remember.
That was brutal. Hard to watch scene.
Yeah.
Poor fucking. Who was it?
I'll be honest, bro. I could
Ving
see
Rhames. Poor Ving Rhames.
I could see Kanye being a gimp.
He does weird shit.
To me, it's not a far stretch. If I found out that guy likes to get, masked and tied up and butt fucked, I'm I'm not even questioning it really, to be honest.
Be like, all right.
Yeah, okay, that's the
Kanye? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I see it. I could see it. But
the whole, all of it. Music world, Hollywood, it's just, it's all weird. It's all weird shit. I used to think, like, as a grown up as a kid, I'm like, that's cool. I want to do that. I want to do that. Still kind of want to be a rock star, but
sure.
Rock star is different to me. She's not a rock star. Taylor Swift's not a rock star.
Well, you got to be a rock artist to be a rock star,
right?
You know.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just a weird. It's a weird culture. It's a weird. It's just a weird way of life. Seems like to me.
Well, let's go through some of the list, man. How far down that was Kanye? Just got pulled out of somebody's freezer. He's got pulled out of somebody's unplugged freezer, bro.
He just got pulled out of somebody's freezer. That's amazing. That is truly the gimp. I don't know about that one. I'd say that's unlikely. But I say it's possible because I can see him doing something like that. I don't know what that video could be of anybody.
I tell you what, I think it's possible that he could have showed up to the Super Bowl dressed like that, and I think it's possible that they gave him absolutely no coverage whatsoever.
Sure.
Just because he's an anti-Semite, because he's been labeled an anti-Semite.
Right. Well, because he won't vote for the left. He's a Trump fan. There's probably a lot of that involved.
You know, man, I feel they were willing to tolerate that. They still covered him all the time when he was wearing his red hat.
That's true, actually.
Stuff,
yeah.
You know, but his anti-Semitic statements, I feel like that's where they draw the line. That's where they draw the line. I think it's possible he was there dressed like a fucking total buffoon. I mean, that is what
he does. That weird shit.
What he does, you know.
And what do you think about the Swiftie? What do you think about Ice Spice? Is she worshiping Satan?
How far down, bro, that Ice Spice was giving satanic hand gestures?
I don't know her. I don't even know of her. She did have an upside down cross. I can't really tell you what this means. I honestly don't know. But it wouldn't surprise me just because, again, it's that world. They're all fucked and twisted. They're all twisted motherfuckers.
You gonna roll with possible then?
I would say it's very possible.
Very possible.
Very possible. Yeah, what about you?
I think it's likely that there was satanic gestures. Mm-hmm. To me, the only question is
for what purpose?
Does she know she's doing it or not?
Mm-hmm.
I got bad vibes from that thing, bro. From that, not from the video, but from that person in general.
I did too. Bad juju, right?
Very bad juju.
Even worse than the gimp at the end of the video.
I think the gimp is harmless. You know, he wants to be harmed.
Right. True. Good
Gimp
point.
wants to be harmed. He doesn't want to inflict the harm.
She had a look on her face like she has powers. Or she wants.
It's one of those things, bro. You ever meet a crazy fuck that thinks he can cast spells or got powers or something?
She's one of those.
And it's like,
what's the upside down cross? Like that is a satanic thing, correct?
I don't know what else it could be. What else could it be?
Right? Like, why are you doing that? Like, is it just because fucking you're gonna go against the grain? I don't know. Like, I feel like they do stupid shit. That's the other thing, though. I also feel like there's people in that industry are so like they just want the attention so fucking bad. They just want to do anything to get it, and they want to do anything to sort of go against naysayers of any kind. Like,
right?
They're just childish shit.
Like shock value, like Marilyn
shock
Manson.
Value,
shock
totally.
Value.
But like really childish, like doing it. I'm just saying it's possible that she could just be just gunning for attention big time, garnering for attention.
I guess what I'm saying is that I find it equally possible that she was purposely trying to do some kind of satanic American Sign Language.
I'm with you. I think she could too.
Versus that there's just a satanic person who's got no fucking clue what they're doing, but they're still doing the work of the devil, whether they're conscious of it or not.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good outlook, actually. Yeah. Like they're still doing the devil's work. Maybe they're not trying to portray. Maybe they don't know they are.
Right.
But the way they're living their life.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's possible.
How about the red-eyed Biden at the end, man?
I don't know what that was.
How far down that Biden doesn't even know what fucking city he's in.
Well, first of all, he's not posting that. Someone's posting that for him.
No, bro. He hasn't figured out how to use his phone yet.
But just like we drew up, first of all, I don't know. I actually didn't see the post. I don't follow him, so I don't know if that's even a real thing.
No, it's a real thing, bro. It's a real thing. I saw the original post.
All right.
He describes it exactly as it is. It's one line, just like we drew it up.
It could have been a stupid quip on, he had something to do with him winning. Hey, we drew it up, like just something trying to be funny, but it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a little bit tone deaf. I think it kind of fell flat or whatever.
What's the red eye all about? Is it because Casey's red?
No, because he's like evil or whatever. Like it's the Terminator or it's evil or some shit like that. Like it's the
Yeah, but
the
they're not gonna.
master.
Why blatantly come out with that?
Why not though?
That's a fucking valid question. Very, very valid question. I don't know. At this point, I feel like so much shit has been said, done, has come out, but still falls on deaf ears. That they know they can get away with so much shit. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
Like it's a hiding in plain sight sort of thing.
Hiding in plain sight, 100%. Like we've talked about the witchcraft credo, satanic credo is like we have to sort of say we're doing what we're doing. We have to let you know,
right?
In such a way.
And it's your fault for doing
for letting
it anyway.
Happen, yeah, or going along with it,
right.
Or not listening, or whatever.
Right.
So who knows? Who knows? The whole fucking system's a mess. Everything is. It's hard to know which way is up and which way is down. Really, it gets confusing, to be honest. But I do side with that. There's something not good going on. If we're going to bring this to a political turn,
sure.
With that administration's not doing a good job. They're not. And I am biased because I didn't vote for him. I am biased because I'm on the other side. But facts are facts. The numbers are the numbers. Economy's shit. We're in wars. It's not going well.
It's not going well. It's not been going well.
For a while.
For years. For a few years. Yeah.
For the last 4 years, basically. 3. Yeah.
Going on 4.
Yeah.
3 and some change.
Let's wrap this up real quick, but
right.
I'd love to, at one of these points, talk about election year, which is this year. There's plenty of theories.
Sure.
Conspiracy theories for that. So let's make that one of the next episodes, eh?
Sounds good. Dude, before we sign off, I just want to put out there, too, I know some of you motherfuckers out there in the comments going to be like, oh, he's a Chargers fan. That's why he thinks that the Chiefs didn't win the Super Bowl. That's why he's being a hater, The only way the asshole Chiefs could win the Super Bowl was some help from the shadow government.
I don't know you was a Chargers fan.
No?
Are you?
Yeah.
All right. I thought you just wore the jacket because it's cool and it looks like old school.
No, it is cool. And the reason it's cool is because it's old school.
Yeah.
But no, I always wear the hat in the other videos, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You do, huh?
Yeah, but yeah, that's not the reason, man. It's not the reason. It's not my fault the Chiefs are scumbags. It's not my fault that Mahomes' brother might be a...
There's something going on with that, too. Is it his younger? Younger, right?
His younger brother, yeah. It's not my fault his dad is a drunk. It's not my fault Kelsey's Mr. Pfizer.
Some shit going on, huh?
Yeah, there's some shit going on.
Yeah, Casey's got some bad juju connections.
I'm telling you, there's something going on over there, bro. There's something going on over there.
I'm with you. I definitely think there's just too many things connected to it. And you just said them all. Or at least most of them.
Yeah, and I do think they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's a fact. They did win the Super Bowl.
Do you suffer from joint pain, arthritis, inflammation, or eczema? Can't get a good night's sleep? What you need is some CBD from the hemp company in Nebraska. It's veteran-owned and Nebraskan-grown. Visit us at thcofnebraska.com or text 308-241-1235. That's 308-241-1235. Big Red Pain Relief from the hemp company in Nebraska.
Yeah, man. You know,
in theory.
If you know about football, you know that was a terrible performance by both teams.
Both teams. It was not a good Super Bowl.
It was a terrible performance. You know, don't be fooled by the score or by the overtime. It looked very competitive, I guess, in the sense that it was a close game. Technically, it was competitive, but that was a pitiful performance by both of them. It turned out Kansas City had a less pitiful performance, just slightly less amateur mistakes.
Do you think there were any shenanigans in that game particularly?
I don't think they needed them after all. I don't think that. I think that fucking loser Kyle Shanahan.
He didn't know the rules, by the way.
He did not know the overtime rules. He confessed
Professional
it.
coach.
He confessed it.
NFL coach in the Super Bowl didn't know it.
Yeah.
And he confessed it. His PR person should have told him to shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't confess you don't know it.
You know,
I guess points for honesty.
I knew he didn't know the rules whenever he settled for the field goal instead of the touchdown in overtime.
Yeah.
Every other asshole watching the game knew that Kansas City was going to score a touchdown.
Yep.
They always score a touchdown in overtime. They just marched the ball down the field 2 times on you. Like 100%, they had the momentum and they were going to score.
Agreed.
You know, dude, the fucking guy, he's not improved 1 inch since he lost the Super Bowl with Atlanta. He's not improved. He's exactly as good as he was then as he is now.
You think they'll fire his ass?
I have no idea. It's a tough one, man, because the guy can get you there. He can get you to the dance. He just can't finish the job.
Right.
You know?
That's a tough place, man.
You know?
Almost there. Almost there.
You know?
Hey, real quick, before we close this out, though.
Sure.
What's Taylor Swift? What is she good? Is she bad? What's going on?
You know, man.
Is she just caught in the middle?
I think she's skinny and Chinese looking. She looks Chinese, bro.
I don't know what to do with that. I guess that's right. Do you think? I think I already asked this. I don't know if it was this one or the episode before, but do you think she is like legitimately a plant? She's just trying to, or did? I know that sounds crazy even saying it. Maybe it's just getting coverage. Maybe her and Kelsey are really a thing, and it's just getting coverage, and they're using it. Like, oh, this happened. Oh, let's get the cameras on them. Let's use this to our advantage. Or did they orchestrate it? Was it orchestrated, or did it happen and they're taking advantage?
I think it's more just they're exploiting the situation.
Kind of like the Maui fires, like they took advantage of the...
Yes, and kind of like the, you know, man, like the COVID.
The COVID. Whenever, you know, man, I don't think that all the governments got together and decided, let's release this thing so we can do this and that or the other. I might disagree with that.
All the governments. I don't think all the governments got together to
No, maybe not all. Maybe not all.
But I think it was one of those things that once it was out, then...
Oh, here we go, guys.
They found every...
Remember, we prepared for this.
Every angle to exploit it.
Yeah.
To
yeah.
reduce your rights.
I think that's more likely than completely orchestrated incidents. I do. I think it's more likely that they are just prepared for... They know they can do the math. There's this percentage that this kind of thing will happen in the next so many years. When it does, we are ready to take advantage of it to benefit our whatever. Yeah. Whatever the cause is, whatever the case is.
Yeah, so like, you know, I don't think that they contacted, you know, Kelsey and Taylor's representation.
So we're going to do this.
Say, listen, we're going to do this thing the rest of the year.
Viva! Sorry.
Yeah, you guys are going to date and blah, blah, blah. I don't think that happened. Dude, it's not that far-fetched to imagine that they'd get together naturally. You know, sure. Kelsey, he's a good-looking dude, 6'5" something. You know, he's ripped. Taylor,
he's a big dummy, though. Sorry.
Well, he's very successful, Super Bowl winner. He's a handsome dude. You know, and then on the other side, you got Taylor. You know, she's tall, she's blonde, she's Chinese.
There he goes again. She's the biggest artist in the world, right?
I guess, yeah.
I don't get it, but yeah, she is.
You know, we're not supposed to get it because she makes music for young girls. We're not young and we're not girls, so it's perfectly fine for us to not get it.
Right.
You know, she's not missing us, bro. She's not missing us.
Of course not.
Yeah.
She's crushing it. Billionaire, correct?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm with you. I just think they're just taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as they can. And equally, the NFL is doing it too. It's like, oh, ratings, right?
Same thing, dude. I don't think the NFL
Bring new fans.
Was in on the conspiracy to get them together and blah, blah, blah. I just think it happened.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, we can do something with that. We can do something with that every week.
Totally. It's just leverage. It's kind of business. It's marketing. It's sales. It's all of it wrapped in. It's like you're looking for an opportunity to leverage it to your advantage.
Sure.
It's essentially what is happening. Kind of makes the world go round in a sense. I'm not saying it's a good or bad thing. I'm just saying that that's kind of how it works, right? I do think there are some things more than others that are. There's more involvement than that.
Right.
But we'll get to that maybe in some other episodes. But as far as this one, do you think Taylor's a Satanist? How far down?
I think it's at least possible. I'm hesitant to go with likely without a little bit more behind it. Mm-hmm. You know, the devil's a master of deception.
True. So the tale says.
Yeah. So you know, that'd be a good vessel to spread your evil from. You know, this harmless
white Chinese woman.
This harmless white Chinese blonde dude.
White Chinese blonde dude.
I'm sorry, man, bro. She's got the body of Napoleon Dynamite.
She does.
She
absolutely does have Napoleon Dynamite's body. I agree.
She's got Chinese eyes. All right. I'm not saying that's bad
not saying
or
anything
good
wrong with that.
or nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying her fucking eyes are Chinese looking. Mm-hmm. That's it. It's just fact. Look at them.
That shouldn't be offensive to people.
It's not.
Unless they have a problem with Chinese people, which we don't.
No, right.
Unless they're using gutter oil.
I got a problem with the shit oil.
I have a problem with the shit oil.
Bro, I haven't thought about the shit oil for like 40 minutes.
Sorry about that.
Now you had to bring it back up, man.
We're gonna have to do a part
I almost
3.
went a whole hour without thinking about
Not
the
possible.
shit oil.
Not something you would have popped.
Once
in
you know,
brain.
you know, and you can't unknow.
If you don't know, watch episodes 13 and 14.
The sound of the bucket, bro. The
last
sound.
couple, yeah.
The sound when they're pouring the bucket.
So it's you can't unhear that.
That's what Taylor Swift's music sounds like to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like a bucket of Chinese shit being poured into a bigger barrel already half full of Chinese shit. Like
on that note, thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching.
Till next time.
Peace.